Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the playing on the Create server. I'm not going to start the music just yet because there's like a Christmas jingle going on here. It's a beautiful little melody. It's coming from down here. That's so cool. That's so very cool, this Christmas music. It sort of sounds like it's in a little loop though. Oh, and I thought I could see things happening, but we see like these blocks rendering and unrendering as I get like closer and further away. And down here, yeah, it's only this group of blocks that are activated. Wonder if there's more. I found someone! What are you doing? What is this magic? Let's get some more melody, please. Did it just stop? It just stopped. And now I hear the train. Oh, did I? No, I didn't break it. There we go. There we go. Hey, let's get the music rolling. Gonna listen to some Lena Rain today. Feel very much in a Minecrafty mood. Look at this! Look at this! We've got a truck rolling around the server. Oh man, a bunch of peeps have logged on actually since I first logged on. Oh, and those are, yeah, create crates, but they're being used decoratively here, which looks really cool. The area's been given a bit of a Christmas theming, obviously. This feels a bit Christmassy over here. Once again, a bunch of stuff has probably happened on the server. Oh, we got bananas in chat from Carls the Doom, Spooky Dokie, Winnie T Ford, and Armored Monkey. Thank you for doing that. Lets me know that we're live on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. Let's go Argentina, says Camraz. Yes. What a game. What a World Cup final that was. I've just got back from watching it and watching all of the celebrations after. Thrilling, absolutely thrilling. Like, the game started on the slower side and it just got better and better and better, and extra time was amazing. And yeah, World Cup finals don't get much more exciting than that, right? So totally enjoyed that. That was a very good game of football. What we're going to be doing today is just working on our lumberyard out the back here, which I think we're just going to start off by selecting an area like this, doing some replace commands and getting stuff going. So if I replace grass block, importantly, with what was it, deep slate, I think it's cobbled deep slate actually. Let's do deep slate too. Mud and muddy mangrove roots. Yeah, definitely going to have to change this up a little bit, but that's kind of just what we're after, essentially. Select from like here to here next. And just get underway with this whole area. Very good, very good. That makes light work of a lot of this. Then I think I'll tune up these walls a little bit. As people tune in. An expert is working on a Christmas jingle below the square to match the Christmas area. Let me know when it's done, Curls. Anything you want me to show in this stream, just let me know when things are done and I'll be over there to like check it out. Show off what the peeps have been doing. This might be my last stream in this area because we'll probably move on to a new area real soon. So with the way the land is laid out kind of here, like, it's all random, which might seem good, but often you really want a little bit of logic along with this stuff. Like, you want a reason for why blocks are randomized. So like, one reason could be like all the mud blocks are always connected to some extent, right? And that'll just passively help. Also, having some slabs of a particular nature in here. Probably just these two, right, that are available. Oh yeah, you don't have an actual deep slate slab, so these will just curve the difference a little bit here and there. Oh, and we got a bit over here that we missed. And I never really finished doing all of this wall either. Huh. Whoops. Whoops again. I think I saw a bit down here that got missed too. We'll just do that. That's so awesome! The train is coming through. Love it. Hello, I just came to say I really appreciate you as a person and loving your videos on your second channel, says Apisal. Thank you for the lovely message, my dude. Glad you're enjoying the content over there. Which is where these streams go, of course. Yeah, then looking pretty neat, pretty good all the way around here. So I think we'll put down a lot more of the deep slate blocks just out the front here. Let's pick out that one too. What happened to my deep slate slab? It's gone. I'm happy for Messi. It's his last World Cup and his team/country won, says Gamer Pigeon. Yeah, absolutely. And I've been thinking like there's like a bit of an arc between him and Ronaldo, right? And Ronaldo has just disgraced himself a little bit with his recent actions, speaking out against his manager and, you know, walking off the pitch and all this kind of stuff. It's interesting how the sort of twilight, the end of their careers has played out differently from one another. But I think I always preferred Messi. And very happy for him. Incredible career, great player. And a very fitting... I mean, it's not the end of his career, right? I'm sure he'll still play more club football. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just up and be like, that's it. That was the big conclusion. But, yeah. Good for him, you know? I'm watching you from Argentina. It's a party here. I can imagine. Party everywhere in the streets. Because down in South America, they love football too. Let's get some more mud in these spots. And then, you know, we find a few more outliers like this. And then we'll probably start work on the details, right? Some big stacks of lumber here and there. All looking good. Yeah, all shaped up pretty nicely, I'd say. Don't think I really missed... Oh yeah, missed a little bit here. And then maybe a bit of a transition. Or maybe that alone is good enough. I think that might just do it, you know? Rightio. Yeah, that's the back of the lumber yard. I don't know what these are here for now, but I'm actually going to leave them there. They kind of look like decoration bits, right? I was expecting Xisuma comments on the World Cup. What would Xisuma comments sound like? I don't know. Basin kind of looks like a bit of a storage block, right? If you put something metallic on top of it. This is where we get to do things aesthetically and just have fun with stuff. Like we can put in some metal girders for structure. And the key thing though is actually the logs. So let's not lose sight of that. Like I think we want some oak, some achacha, some mangrove, and then maybe some strip spruce like lying around, piles of it. World Cup now, prefer the World Bowl, says Bear. That does sound like Xisuma right there. I had to double take. I was like, wait, who's talking? Would these things look good, like, piled up? No, because there's a bit of a gap. I was wondering if they would look good, like, piled up like that. Classic little detail, though, is the rails. So, do this old trick, right? And then put a couple of these straps on. Yeah, why not have one of the logs a little bit longer or something as well? It doesn't always have to be super equal, right? It's looking good already. I think we'll have a pile over here. Anybody see the Auto Ball World Cup? I did not see that, nor know what Auto Ball is. Okay, another big pile over there. Oh, I got a nice hot cup of decaf here. I haven't even thought about. Raven X Monster, thank you for 17 months. WTP617, thank you for 2 with the Prime, and Brink85, thank you for 10 months with that Amazon Prime. Appreciate you using it on me, and hope you're enjoying the stream. Zeitghost, hello and welcome to the stream. Kira Takashi, welcome to the stream. Oh man, that's good. Had some good food today. Sunday roast, a little bit of homemade curry and bread in the evening. Well, Stephen, thank you for 14 months. Hope you're having a good stream so far. You're looking forward to the holiday season? Yeah, it's practically here for me now. I've only got a little bit of air quotes work left to do, and then I'm gonna be just sort of streaming and just trying to chill out and relax a little bit over the next few days. So yeah, let's do it like that. Got some good old variety going on, and then we'll just have the one strap across this. It's certainly looking good. Do you know what we don't have? We don't have like some vertical stacks of wood, which might seem a little bit odd, but you know, sometimes these things are like chopped up and stored differently, right? And then maybe we put some like trapdoors on top so they look like they got covers on or something. And I think that'll look good there. And then over here, like we got all of this stuff like dropping off. So I think on this side, I know I said it didn't look good a minute ago, but can we get at least something here that looks semi-interesting? Oh! There's that train going by again. It's like, what about having some saws out here lying around? Or one of these, actually. A crushing wheel in the area might look good. But there's this block, the mechanical saw. Like, where's its place if it's going to be in this area is what I'm thinking. Doesn't really look like it belongs anywhere. Maybe like that? But it's not attached to anything? That kind of looks a little bit better. And then we just put some casing behind it. All for the details, right? All for the details. I don't know, something like that. A crane here would probably be a good shout, wouldn't it? Something that looks like it picks it up and moves them around. See that being good. And with these slabs, I like the idea of feeling like there's a bit of a path up to the next spot. Anyway. Then again, you'll notice the gap when you're standing right in front of it. Yeah, I mean, you're working with what you got really with these things, right? Just trying to make the most of it is sort of what's going on. So what about this big old thing? Yeah, definitely could do something with that somewhere. Like having a log kind of lined up. I guess you'd want it, sort of above it? Oh, you see, that looks so much better now. So let's roll this one back. And have it come out here. In fact, I think the place to do what I'm doing is over to the side because you've got the entrance there. So on this one, I'll have something like this. And then the crushing wheel. Ah, look at that. Now, will it look better if it's higher up? I don't know. I don't know if it looks better higher up or not, because it's going to look weird when it's down there. It's just not close enough, is it? So we'll have to go with it like that and just sort of pretend it makes sense. It does when you get back here, though, doesn't it? Looks a little bit more like it makes sense now. I like that. Then you want something that makes it look like the logs get loaded onto it. So let's say we roll this back a little bit and pinch a belt and a shaft. Sort of picturing something like that. Yeah, that looks way better now. I think I'm gonna get rid of this, and then we'll grab a die to put on it. Maybe a truck with a cart of logs, says Avi. I'm very much in a mood to like get things complete, so I don't want to do anything that's like too time consuming, if that makes sense. Like I really want to just get some details that say a lot without taking up a lot of time. I feel like a bell or something up here could look cool. But in this game, you can always just get lost in details and spending your time making stuff, you know, look a particular way. And I think it's one of the things I struggle with, actually, is like a sense of productivity and then balancing that with immersion, because you can kind of just build stuff quickly or spend a lot of time and make it look absolutely amazing. Because this is a creative build project, for me, it's just sort of flexing the muscle a little bit. So, you know, I don't have much of a vision. I think if I continue to flex these building muscles and you develop more of a vision, maybe a better way for these contraptions to kind of come together, then that's maybe the time in which you you really put in the effort, you know. I got a weird feeling this might interact with a cog. And we could have like a motor just hidden underground, so there's like spinning here. Pig step time! Do the pig step dance! There's no such thing as the pig step dance, peeps. I just made it up. Where's my casing gone? I want a mod that gives you a wider hotbar. Like, just more blocks. The more blocks, the merrier. Okay. And then casing on that hides it. See, don't know what it does, but it's there. It's a detail. Well, Stephen, thank you ever so much for 40 months. Oh wait, I read that one. I read the question. I thought I got a new noise in here. It's because of all this pig step sound. Russell Wood says, strip the bark after crushing the wheel. Looks like it's a debarking of the log. Yeah. Great detail idea. Bit of a shame that what follows it isn't the same, right? But, you know, we don't need to worry about that. So we'll go over here. That's a terrific suggestion, actually. Maybe a casing on the cog. Can it have a casing? Oh, can you do that? I did not know you can do that. Huh. So I could have kept it all one block lower. Wow. Thanks for the tip. Nice. We could do something similar here. I don't know quite what, because we've done the strip thing already, but I don't know, maybe something... Actually, I really don't know what to do there. Just a bit of a half-baked idea. Did you see what I did to your trucks, this Couplix? I saw someone moved it and then I put it back. It looks amazing. I think it's just rideable now, right, Couplix? And then we got this thing out here that occasionally moves about. This thing is turning left to right quite often. I really like this block, but we're not going to use that just yet. Yeah, it kind of feels like there needs to be tracks or something sort of connecting things a little bit. It all just feels a bit off at the moment. And maybe a pile of these things here might help. Yeah, got a bunch of those sort of waiting to go. So a big pile of that. Maybe put some of these alongside it. Oh, we haven't really used the lattice yet. Kind of looks like it's there to hold it in place a little bit. Yeah, I just need to find more blocks that add something to the area. These things, I'm not really sure they say very much. The metal girders. Definitely feel like they could have a place somewhere. Oh yeah, we talked about having cranes and things, right? So... There's definitely some, like, blocks in this game that have a crane-like look. Oh man, that's some good decaf. Like this one over here is just a big old chain. And then the steel girders. So I got an idea now. Oh, a really good idea. Yeah, no, okay, it's coming together. It's coming together in my mind. So like you want to get things sort of transported from one place to another. Okay, it's going to have to go quite high. Ha, that's how we get them to connect. Then we have them go all the way over there, right? No. All the way over there, please. Oh my god. So it looks like... Oh, it swings back so easy. That's disappointing. No, stop swinging back. Oh, I thought... Oh my god, that's really poor. Why is it doing that? Is it because I'm flying? Okay, just stand still maybe is the trick. Oh, I get it. It's because I move forward. You're aiming at the one block. It's a side to side. That's interesting. So, maybe a little bit on the low side, funny enough. Let's go 2 blocks higher. Maybe 3. So... Then at this height, we kind of want the connection. Yeah, there you go. Wow, that's looking cool already. Oh, it flipped right at the last second. Ah, that was weird. So even when you're doing it like that and you're standing still, it can flip back. Huh. So from one side of the yard, the idea would be that you can move things. Yeah, I really think we've got to go for it here. It seems to work so much better when you move the mouse to it, this side. Yeah, nice big strong connection, right? Now the next trick is to have that connection. I'd like it to be like that so it feels like it's sliding along. How do we do that again? Yes, like that. Now it gives you a detail of like it's sliding along. And then here is where we grab our log. Alright. Now that gives you a sense of animation. Animation in action. And then here, put these things on. Feels like some big old metal clamps around. Yes! That's the way, that's the way. So then back here on this side, we'll have another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's, you know, lower down. Oh, it's on the same side. I want it to be on the opposite side. Oops. Oh, I have a question. I have a question for some of you. Does anyone know what's happened to Slipgator? Alright. Just totally out of the dark, because I happened to swing by his channel today and noticed that he hadn't uploaded in a year. I hope he's okay. And I don't know if he still streams or anything. I just having a gander at some of the old Hermit channels and saw he hadn't uploaded, and I was like, oh, hope he's alright. He's out sailing his boat. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. Good for him. You can make that thing an actual slide along with a gantry carriage, says Cuplex. Yeah, I was thinking of that, but I didn't really want to do the animation part of it because we'd spend a lot of time setting it up. Like I really just want to get what we're doing here kind of finished, because I think when we go to the next area, for me personally, I want to focus on something small scale that has more create in it. Whereas like matching the large scale of this build to like large animations with create just felt a bit overwhelming. So I might try and just focus on doing something purely create. I'm not entirely sure. I had an idea pop into my head to grab some textures that may or may not really fit in around here. I don't know why, I just got this feeling of like... or maybe around these spots, like... just a bit of like wood chippings on the ground or something. But then over here, yeah, here's the spot for it. Like over here, you want this stuff kind of on the ground. Oh! Someone's added something instead of the command blocks there. And I kind of want to build right on top of it now, alright? Let's try not to break anything. Right, like the chippings falling off is the general idea. Do you see it? Do you believe it? I believe it. Some chippings on the ground now. Sawdust, yes. Much better with the words than me. Shear a hay bale to make it float on the ground. Oh, wow. Cuplex, thank you for that tip. Hey, where'd the shears go? Oh, I must have moved the sheep one. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A few little piles of this around the corners, right? Uh-huh. Kinda like that. Yeah. That's quite pleasant. Pleasant way to add a tiny bit of detail. So, I'm not too sure where else we can go. I guess we can just keep looking at the menu and just thinking like, oh, hey, having a cuckoo clock somewhere on the outside here feels kind of I think I'm just going to put it there. That feels sort of fitting. Maybe a hand crank's just somewhere. This nozzle could just be like, okay, you can't actually place that on anything. These blocks, again, look kind of interesting. Oh, that definitely feels like it could go somewhere. I just don't know where and what it's doing. Like maybe just like as a detail like that. Yeah. Okay, so what other blocks kind of have that feeling, right? Like around here, that thing would probably look good, but we've gone for those things. Yeah, not really sure. Mechanical drill? Like, just sometimes having a piece of equipment, like, lying around on the floor sometimes sells a story a little bit. Let's think carefully. I don't see too many of these other blocks doing a lot. But we'll try a couple here and there. I think we've got the most of what we want to do. Could probably have fun with a couple of pipes lying around. And then maybe some of those with some shafts connected. What is that thing? Smart chute? So let's get the shaft back. Okay. So we've tested out pretty much everything there. Turntable, we tried that one. That's just a flat, floaty thing. So the hand crank would definitely have... Yeah, looks like it kind of belongs there, right? That's good. Redstone. I remember building something with these redstone contacts. They look like something that might be in storage. Like you might just have a few of them kind of piled up somewhere ready to go. That one's turned on even. Yeah, just got a few of those lying around. Then portable storage interface doesn't look too suitable. The pipe. I think we tried to use the pipe with casing and it didn't really work. And then for this, I was just wondering if you could get away with like having a couple of these lying around. Yeah, these blocks are kind of funky. You know, just a few here and there, just looking like they're for something. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Nope. They're also wooden, so they kind of fit the area a little bit. It does feel like it needs something in this space. And again, we could just have a couple of like odd blocks lying around. Maybe some steel girders are just laid out on the floor. How do I get them to go the other way? Like that. Yeah, a bit of storage is sort of what we're selling. A few of those here. Yeah, we'll put a few more of these in and then that'll probably be it. Damn, I'm really struggling to get them to behave. There we go. A few of those things there, I guess. Any suggestions in chat? What mods are you using? All sorts of mods. Create mod, item swapper mod. Oh, I tell you what block I haven't looked at. Having a few of these about. Maybe on top of some stone pillars. Yeah, I feel like you'd have these here and there for lighting, right? And I think what it's really missing is just some paths and like the sense of people or something like that. So let's say we think about a block we haven't really utilized too much here that could become a path that would fit into the palette. I think it would be something obviously with a slab. Like maybe this cut deep slate over here. So there's two types, and let's get a third. So yeah, we'll just forge a little path sort of through this area is what I'm thinking. And then, you know, mix and match it up with some of these other textures a little bit. Maybe even... What do we got? Some bricks on occasion, right? I'll plot out a path with this. And then we pass over it with some other ones after. Kind of connects with all of this over here a little bit too, doesn't it? Right, and we don't want to overdo it, we just kind of want it to be there and feel its presence. Which is sort of feeling just about right at the moment. Oh, not that one though. Well, maybe just the occasional patch. And it's kind of getting there, I think. It's certainly got the feeling. It's subtle, but it's there. Okay. Like just a couple more blocks to go, maybe, really. Yeah? Now you can kind of see it go through that area. Nice. Nice. And that You know, maybe with some, like, posts with something on either side? I was thinking, like, end rod shape. But it's the wrong sort of colour. What do these look like when they're posts? Nah, they're a little too soft. Right, I think I'm going to call it that. I think I'm going to say I'm happy with that. Like, it's not the best thing I could do, and there's always room for improvement, right? But, oh, maybe these trapdoors over here are a bit naff. As someone who doesn't do this too often, it's a learning process, and it's quite fun to just throw stuff together. And learn a little as you go. Unsafe workplace aesthetic. Well, it is the Industrial Revolution. Also, we've had noises in the ear, and I've been completely engrossed in my building once again. Akira Jack, thank you for your Amazon Prime subscription. We got Bear818 gifting a sub to Delanova Bear, supporting the Bears right there. Let's get the emote on the screen. Also, Curls of Doom has gifted a sub to Sea Turtle. Thank you for doing that, Curls. Thank you for the gifted subs. If you heard your name being read out loud, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Iron Moog says it's a pretty good build. Thank you. Thank you. My name's up there, says Leah Blossoms. On the screen, thank you for following. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. I wonder if adding just an extra steel girder off the edges here makes it look a little bit more robust or something. Now, that actually sort of concludes my build here. I'm not going to do too much more engineering in here. I know I've left it a bit half-baked. If we have time today, we'll come over here and tidy up all of this and maybe just put some storage up in this space and kind of reduce the plans, because I didn't know how long it would take to make all of this, right? Like, I could have built some big crazy contraption, but I'm very rusty with Create. Also, I had this crazy idea over here that maybe you could place these upside down. Okay, so maybe not then. Maybe it's because of the type of block. You can place them upside down. Wow. Yeah, I had this thinking about the layout, and I was like, I could have maybe made this layout a lot more interesting and put things upside down and stuff. But anyway, just a small little tangent there. So now that we've got this whole area put together, I have one more project to finish before we move to the next space. And it's basically going to be a bit more of the same because it's supposed to be a lumber yard. But I think what we'll do is we'll plant down some trees because we don't have a lot of trees, and make it more of like a forestation yard. So we got this path coming up to here, and maybe that is actually just the end of it. And we can make this all kind of gardeny. So it's going to be a bit tricky to suss out, but we'll start with the floor. So we'll go from like over there to over here, and then expand maybe 3 blocks or something. So we'll try and figure out like how we're going to replace these blocks. Create a build palette, something like that. Is the survival create mod still happening? I did not announce any survival create mod, so that's not a thing. I like the idea of just having some sort of muddy blocks like this, and then we could come in and maybe make paths with dripstone blocks around some trees. So then the trees can have little patches of grass around them, maybe something else. Like, I like the idea of maybe using copper, but I'm not that bold a builder. I guess a similar shade, maybe a little bit of green wool. Mud. Ooh, definitely get some mud in there. See, mud you kind of want in patches, I think. And maybe mud bricks too. So if we look at what patches are available already, and we go for the replace command. So if we go for stone and white _ terracotta, and also coarse dirt, which is already in the area, we'll replace that with mud and mud bricks. I think I've done that one wrong, haven't I? Okay, let's undo. It's packed mud, right? That's much better. So we've got a few spots like that. Now obviously our selection doesn't extend into all the places because of the surrounding terrain, but we can figure out some of those other bits ourselves, maybe expand some of these areas a little bit too. Pete C. Saba, thank you ever so much for the raid, and welcome all the raiders to the chat. We are working on what is going to be like a forestation area, essentially. Originally it was going to be like a log yard like we just built, but then I come over here and I'm like, well, I don't want to do the same thing twice. So we'll have a little forestry area. Okay, so next we want to replace our grass And remember, it's grass block. We want to replace this with coarse dirt, rooted dirt, podzol. And I think it's okay, but the podzol is a little dominating. So what we'll do is go back and we'll say like 45%. Oh, why you shifted? 10% podzol. And that's way better now, isn't it? Way better. Alright, so as for our packed mud stuff, we're going to reach into all these other gaps, but we'll come over here and just build out some of this stuff all randomized. Wherever there's patches of it, we are incentivized to do that. Maybe over here too. Didn't I say this could be the path? I think the path is going to be like the dripstone stuff, right? You can hear that train going by, it's so cool. Have a little patch over here. Little bit of it down here. We'll make it a bit bigger, of course. And a tiny bit up here. So, now our selection... Oh yeah, there's going to be some here, look at that. We're just following what was already here. So I might as well just do this whole bit. Pretty cool. So yeah, now we need our axe. We need to do some selection again. This will be for the grass. And that's how we just make our life easy. Just like that. That is some good stuff. Some good stuff. What happens to the grass blocks on top? Are they going to like pop out? Huh. I wonder if we can keep them there. They're kind of cool. That'll be another part of the details we're going to do, right? This area's been much more simpler to... Oh yeah, wait. We've got to do all this grass. Look at this. All of this down here too. You know, all of it. I think we can probably get away with selecting something sort of right back over there. Almost. Almost brilliant, but not quite. Hopefully you're learning something though with these little world edit techniques, right? That's part of the purpose too. Is to show these off, how it's all done. Give you some ideas. There's no grass over that side, so... Actually, there is out the front here. But we need to make that all connect. What block is that? And why does it have so much rocky dirt? Oh, we could totally throw a few patches of that in here. Rocky dirt, hey. Let's pick that up. That's one for the mix. Okay, so over on that side, we're not replacing anything, so it should be good to, like, select all the way out to here. And then to there. And we're kind of only doing a low down selection, you might notice. Because of the height difference. Whoops. Whoops again. Uh-oh, I messed it all up. Right, and that should sort of cover most of it. Yeah, look at that. Glorious, glorious. There's a few spaces for things to be a little different here too, isn't there? I see the whole menu except the edit button. I see all the rest of the menu just fine. I mean, if you're coming here for support... Oh, looking further up, okay. Your item swapper mod does not have the edit button you showed in the recent video. How can I edit the palettes then? Do you have the mod menu installed? to interact with that. I'm guessing you probably don't have mod menu installed. I see the whole menu, just the edit button is missing. I am really not sure why that would be missing. I have no idea. But maybe just try the process anyway. Maybe it's been done so you don't need to turn it on because it knows you're in creative mode or something like that. I'm not sure how it's been updated. But that would be my guess. That would be kind of logical, right? So I reckon what probably makes sense is like creating a path. You know we were going to do it with dripstone, so like let's go from here to here and say replace rooted dirt and podzol with okay, dripstone, and then create rock something, was it? No, rocky dirt. I thought, is it not create? Oh, I shouldn't have deleted all of that. Decorative blocks. Okay, let's start again. We are replacing rooted dirt, podzol, with decorative blocks, rocky dirt, and dripstone. Yikes. A little bit strong. Let's undo. And change that so it's about 25% this. 75% that. Much better, much better. Still a bit obvious, like, and square looking, isn't it? So we want to go around here and pinch some of this off too. And where is the path going to go? Should we have it go, like, round like this? I think. It's a pretty good technique, this. Pretty good technique. And then when we get here, it gets kind of narrow, right? So we might just have to come in here and like modify this terrain a little bit manually. Yeah, it looks so, doesn't it? Which ain't always a bad thing. You can always just come in and like, I don't know, put a bunch of mud and other blocks like up here so that it doesn't look too odd. We'll figure that out, of course. So then here, there, obviously we've got a lot of dirt, so we'll come back here and just replace the dirt. And now we've got a bit of it that's quite heavily used. Wow, this is a really great technique actually. Just the randomization of it feels just about right. And then you can come in here and like prod it with some extra blocks. Maybe even throw a few more of these here and there where you feel like it needs it. Yeah, that feels kind of right to me. Kind of right. What do you reckon? Clearly a path through the area. And then here it's a bit much, so just break it up a touch. And that's sort of the bit where it joins into this stuff. Let's go do that over here. J140J, thank you for 2 months of support. And JPLC1410, got a couple of 140s sort of there. 4 months. Hi Xisuma, how's it going? Do you use OptiFabric for the Create mod? I tried to download Create Fabric, but it wasn't compatible with it. Now I use, I don't use Optifine. I use sodium, lithium, all of that. Optifine just doesn't really work on my system. It reduces frames, funny enough. Don't know why. Just, that's how it is. That's how it is. Oh, that's the block I'm looking for. Some dripstone over here. That's kind of what we want. Little dispersal of that. A little bit of this. Fluffy the guard dog. We've got a guard dog, peeps. Isn't that amazing? Let's go look at our slab selection. That might not be a bad one to mix into the area, as this colour, that colour. Cut granite as well. A bit strong. I think I'll go with the wooden one. Actually, that's like the only slab I'm going to place because it's all at the next height, right? Weird. Okay, then over here we're going to put in some sort of wooden wall, I think, or thing. Oh, I love this song. Hey, the Danish dude! Thank you for the Amazon Prime and thank you for your 7 months of support. I hope you're entertained, enjoying the stream and having a good time. Appreciate you. I think I know what blocks I want to use up the top here once we get more of these in place. How did they just randomly became slabs? It's my mouse wheel. Every mouse I've had has a wonky mouse wheel, I swear. It just like flicks over occasionally. Dominic, thank you ever so much for the Prime. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. General rule is not to use Optifine for anything above 1.14, says Cuplex. Interesting, I've not heard that before, but given my experience with Optifine, I would not be choosing to use it. Like, I was going to use this up top, but I've got a feeling it maybe just doesn't actually fit, really, because, yeah. I mean, that kind of works, funny enough. What have I got to do? Middle click. Oh, love that. Need to have been doing that more this stream. Really need to have been doing that more. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You could even mess about with that a little bit and just no, we want to hold on to that block. Like, who's to say I can't just do this over here and then put an extra one, and then on this side, you know. I think I'm gonna do it for a couple of these. I don't want a lot of it, basically. And I think that'll probably do. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Just adds a little something extra in there. Nice. So we've got our path coming through the area. Gets a bit thin just over here, doesn't it? That's kind of cool. Got patches of grass around the outside. We're going to need leaf blocks in here. We're going to need trees to be grown. I did want to grow spruce trees, but they create a bunch of podzol at the bottom, right? Which we don't want. Use a non-wooden axe. Right-click on those seats and supports for interest. Cuplex again with the tips. Let's have a look. These ones, supports. Ooh, that's cool. What about these? No, they don't have that. I like that. I wish I'd have known about that sooner. That's a really cool... And you can put it... Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like they're... Yeah. Huh. Thank you for that one, Cuplex. Very kind of you. Your voice is very soothing, says Delanova Bear. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Yeah, so... we will have a few of these around. We'll come back to this more often. I'm just doing something as I see it, which is like, let's just put in. This looks a bit more curated this way. Something like that. Do we have any crates or like barrels? Maybe. Definitely want some. Oh, we should have put that in the previous area. That's a good old vanilla one right there. A few of those next to that. Looks good. Hedgehog28, thank you for your 5 months. Owen's Musing, thank you for 11 months of support. Almost a full year. Thank you so much. It is almost a full year. Dang, 11 months. time it flies, right? Oh my god, this coffee never got finished, right? You can shift right click quite a lot of decorative blocks when it's in your inventory and it will change state. Oh! Well, let's investigate that too. That's so cool. That's so cool, yeah. I like that. What else then? Nope. Big chain? Nope. Stone pillar? It made a sound, I thought. We're kind of getting close to all the blocks, really. Not for that one, not for this. Oh, there is a thing, there is a thing. Nice. Oh, wow, you can make fences with that. That we're going to have to come back to. This one doesn't do anything. So, we just pick out probably the jungle one and change that and leave that on the hotbar for later. So, we want to put in our greenery patches, don't we? That's something we're going to do. We need to find a way of getting trees in here. If we type in sapling and just think about it now, I really do feel like spruce trees are the way to go. So, we'll probably build a floating spruce tree somewhere and just copy and paste it. Oh, dark oak, actually. Maybe we'll put some dark oak ones in. Bone meal! It's not survival, but we need bone meal. I was thinking British, but I was wondering if from somewhere else as well. Lol, I was just telling my husband how soothing your voice is, and that's where accent question came from, says Jack Gilbert. I do have a British accent, thank you very much. Oof, I'm putting on a layer. And if you hear my microphone making some crunchy noises, it's because I put the hood on too. I could actually leave the hood on, but I've got a feeling you're going to hear it crunch the mic. It just started getting really chilly in here. And it's weird because I've been looking at the weather app this last week a lot because it's been so cold. And since about 1 o'clock today, it's just been slowly raining and getting heavier. But the temperature has also been going up. And it's supposed to continue going up into the night. So I'm sort of expecting by the time morning comes round that all the snow that's been just out there day after day will have melted away. It's been pretty majestic because we had a big dump of snow, but it stayed cold. That's what usually doesn't happen here in the UK. You tend to get like snow and like almost, oops, as soon as it's settled, it's not long before it all starts melting away again, right? Yeah, I like this. I think we're just going to space out some dark oak trees around here to begin with. And then kind of go from there. I don't want them too close together. I kind of want them all spaced out a little bit. It's a proper tree farm. This is an actual tree farm, you know. So a bunch there, and then around this space we'll have some different ones, I guess. We can definitely put in some classic oaks and maybe some birch. Maybe we could put in birch and like strip the wood as well. Or replace the wood. There's some ideas. I'll do. As long as they're just sort of like neatly spaced out, then it should be good. That might be a bit close. Is this going to be a big one? Nope. It's looking all right. I think we might stop with the oak there. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. Pause 1, pause 2. Expand. I'm going to take my hood off because I feel like it just keeps rocking this headset. Maybe just 3. So like... Let's try this. Replace dark oak log with mangrove. What are they called when they're not logs, but they're on all sides? Is it just wood? I think it's just wood. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now it looks a little bit exotic, right? So over here... Oh, this is the way you do it. This is the way you do it. So, like... Pos 1. Pos 2. Expand 3. Let's replace... Now, I can't use stripped. Actually, if I replace the leaves... Let's do a bit of F3. So I've got a cool idea for the leaves, right? So let's replace oak leaves with, let's say, 70% as azalea leaves, comma, 30%. Now, is it blooming or like blossom? Ooh, no, it's azalea. It's something azalea leaves. Who in chat's going to save me here? Also, hello, Winnie. Welcome. Also, Hedgehog28, thank you for 5 months. Appreciate it. Flowering. Flowering is the one. Almost got the wrong bit there, didn't I? Oh, and I forgot to do the thing. Distance free. I'm not sure. Persistent false. Right. We need that tag there. And here. Okay. I know what I did wrong. Now it's persistent. So now we can also replace the log, oak log, with stripped. Which one? Should we go for that? Look at that. Yes. Definitely a bit fanciful over here, aren't we? I like it. Oh, I think it really gives this area a bit of character now, doesn't it? Not just some generic tree. Let's go for the achacha saplings. Achacha. Get some of that stuff in here. We'll get these ones a little closer together as well. For the fun of it. For the fun of it! Oh, so fun! Oh, look, they're closer together. I'm having the time of my life. This song puts me to sleep, but totally in a good way. Mellows me out, says Carls. I like music that does that. Music that has that power over you. Just puts you in a good place. Right, and then that'll be the end of that. So now... Pos 1, pos 2 time. Okay, so replace acacia, achacha even, leaves with, what type of leaf we're going to have here? What one actually looks... Let's go with birch. Okay, so we've got some persistent leaves there now. Achacha log with... what do I want to replace it with? We don't always have to go for that kind of material. Just before we do, we can put any material, right? It doesn't have to be wooden. We could put sponge. We can make trees of sponge. I don't know what particularly looks like a tree-like or fantastical tree. Could maybe get away with some dead corals. So... Well, it had to be, right? It had to just be the one thing that could actually destroy some things and cause a mess. Oh, it had to be, didn't it? It had to be. Go on, then. I can't really deny that that was a derp. So, is it fire coral underscore block? It is. Dead brain coral underscore block. I mean, they've tried to get the naming convention of this stuff right. But it always trips you up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at your little derp fiends in your chat. You got your thicks. You can share your little derp faces. Oh, Oh, he's so silly and goofy. It's the only reason I watch. I sit around for hours waiting for this moment. Just had an idea. Just had an idea. Let's come in here and grab that. Now that looks kind of cool. Ah! Ah! Does not compute. Why is it like that? So now I need an axe. Oh. Oh. There we go. That's kind of awesome. That's kind of awesome. Right, now next up. Spruce the wood. Need these bits. Maybe that too, I don't know. Just a little bit of, you know, here's how you get up to this space. One over there, maybe a little bit over here. I'm not really sure if this is that necessary, but I think just a few things like that might catch your eye. Over here we wanted to do something with the mud, right? Is sort of what I was suggesting initially. And this is where that becomes amazing. Goes a long way doing little bits like that, doesn't it? So yeah, a little bit of something to like hold up the wall at least. Maybe it's joined by some of this stuff. It's just there because it can be. So here's another spot where I feel like you might have some of this going on, right? Pretty cool. Then I guess we want some down here. Maybe we'll use a different material on this side. Maybe we'll use something from this palette that we haven't really done. I'm sure there'll be something here that will mix in softly. Maybe this one. Maybe that one, actually. Oh god, there's so many to choose from. Yeah, I like that one the most. I haven't even tried the others and I know that. So yeah, one there, maybe two over here, like just not much at all to it really, in this area. Just little bits like that, little connections. Yeah. Wait, the stripped crimson looks like the slime trees from Tinker's Construct. Oh yeah, yeah, it does, doesn't it? I know what you're getting at. I know exactly what you're getting at. Cool, what do we need next? Do we need some of these, like... kind of, oops. Little fenced areas? Kind of cute. Like, not really fenced at all, just kind of something. Like a bit of fencing here and there, not like proper can't get in, can't get out kind of stuff. I feel like this could just be patched over a bit more. Some sort of like half-baked fencing areas, I don't know. Right, so the other thing that we then need, if we like that, is to come in here, get those, and then grab this, change that one. Right, because the occasional one's going to be like this, and then on top. And do we put something alongside it too? So that doesn't connect. That looks way better now that we've put a bit more structure to it, right? And not all of them are designed equally, remember? It's good to have little quirks and differences between them. Just because, you know, that one's got an extra bit, just wasn't put together properly. The person who was doing that didn't know what they were doing, really. That's all that says. Ugh, gosh, I'm placing it in all the wrong spots. Same over there. Same over there. Yeah, so you need to keep mixing it up. And then a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I think they're actually a bit too close, maybe? That's kind of good. Actually looks really good. Like, it's pretty well done. And then over here I feel like we need to put in some hay bales. I was going to put in those green patches. I've still got these blocks down here ready for that later. And then we need some shears. So let's see what it looks like when this area's just got a few dumps of this stuff. Looks a little bit, I don't know, almost purposeless at the moment, but let's say we get 4 of them in total, and then they kind of occupy this area, and maybe it just sort of makes sense. There's that hay stuff. I think actually I'm going to change the one in the middle. Huh. Little hay piles. Put a half-baked one here too, so they're not all equal. Yeah. Alright. That's what's going in that area. I feel like the fencing thing should probably continue along here a little bit. Maybe they try and connect it a little bit or something. That kind of works for me. It kind of works. I think that's all we'll do with the fencing around that area. We'll leave this middle area open. Now, as for the green patches, I'm not too sure I want to do that anymore. I feel like maybe what I want to do is just put something around here that tells a bit of a story. But I got a feeling like putting grassy blocks here would just look a little, I don't know, obnoxious or something. Like, what texture do you think will make it look like it's a little specialized tree growing patch? I imagine podzol would actually probably do that pretty well. That'll be a similar thing to seeing spruce trees, right? What other block? Rooted dirt. We've already used a lot of that, whereas we use the podzol more sparingly. But that's a nice suggestion. Any others? Feel free to throw them in chat. Maybe muddy mangrove roots. Bit of salt soil. Something that looks like rich, right? Yeah, with like extra bits of podzol here and there. I think that actually might just be it. That might just be what works. Mud. Now you're thinking. Mud. Mud's the one. I mean, it's literally mud. Bit charcoaly actually. Huh. Funny enough, I think that kind of overdoes it, whereas this one kind of just gets the balance. Maybe that's why the soil stuff might look better here. Let's go with those three, right? Let's get rid of mud and just have these three. So come up to the, roll up to these, change a few blocks around it. And then the rest will be the, oh no, not that one. The one that I thought I selected. That's the way we're going to roll. Raw iron. Oh, what a suggestion. That's an interesting one. Let's do that at a different tree, right? Anyway, this just makes like the soil, I guess, look a little more wet around here. It might be a good idea to have some cauldrons nearby with water in them, just so it feels like there's something nearby for watering the trees. That's another way to tell a little bit of a story, right? Whoops. Pretty good. That's those trees covered. Let's do something different at each tree. So a cauldron needs a water bucket. Let's have a little patch of them here. We need some little details, like little buckets or something, like lying around on the ground. Don't know if Create has anything that looks like that. Maybe just throwing down a little workbox nearby. Maybe the cannon looks like it fires the water. That almost sells that. It really does. If only I could have that like facing the other way. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, there you go. That almost sells it, right? Like, you might look at that and just think that's for watering right there. Hey, I wonder if there's a tank in this mod that we can fill with water. There is a fluid tank. So like behind it, how does this work? Yeah, you could also have that. And now it's starting to look like a thing, isn't it? It's starting to look like a proper thing. Can we have that like go into the ground? I guess for now we could do that. I love the idea of maybe it comes out of like a neighboring building. It's just a little too close to that. Like you see the same thing twice. Anyway, that's certainly cool. Okay, so for over in these areas, this is where we'll do the raw iron stuff, right? Little veins of raw iron around the place. Now it feels like it's a place to explore a little bit too. Like, you don't quite know what you're going to find everywhere. And there's just these little details to understand. Ah, okay. These grow around the bottom of these trees, do they? These are like their roots. Cool. Then over in this area, maybe we'll get some sweet berry bushes and just chuck them underneath. I won't bone meal them, they can grow with time, but it's almost as if like something drops off the tree and they start growing down here. Oh, can't place it on mud. And then I'm trying to eat it. Oh my god. The rope pulley kind of looks like a coiled hose. Oh, rope pulley, okay. We'll have a look for that. That's pretty cool. Rope pulley. Yes, it does. It does have that kind of look to it. Let's get another one of those. Wait, what did I just see? What is that thing? Potato cannon. Okay. What's this? A spout. Can I put water in that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't break anything, please. Why did it stop there? Oh. Because of that. And hello. I like the idea of just having a few of these sort of over here anyway. Next to one of those, which we'll place from this side. What is this tied to? It's tied to these blocks. Let's go over to this space. Or maybe just around here. So yeah, let's get this together. Actually, let's get the creative one. Aha, it fills to the top, and then just put these in front of it, right? And then maybe a little bit of trapdoor action on top. Blackjack says, what about the actual hose? What about it? Is there... Let's try hose. Oh, there's an actual hose pulley. Wow, okay, yeah, that kind of looks like a thing. Let's put it over here. Yeah, I think I'll make another one of those just over the back here. And it looks like a thing, right? Looks like a thing you can come over and interact with. Wow, we've done an immense job here. An immense job. Now it looks like someone comes over to it and uses it a fair bit, right? Same for this one over here, I guess. Just tell that story with the blocks each and every time. So the lesser walked paths are just lesser walked. Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Well, I'm actually really stoked with that. That is quite the something, wouldn't you say? Dang. I'm happy with it. We could definitely go further. Like you can always spend forever on these things, but we've done so much and it looks so good. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So now we've got this like wood growing area over here. And you know, a truck will arrive here. If someone wants to build a truck in this space, go right ahead. I am not a truck builder. Then it connects around. So I think what we'll do next is a bit of a tour again on all the progress, and then we'll maybe help somewhere else or come back here and tidy up this thing a bit. Cutplex is doing something. I think Cutplex is gonna engineer it. Oh, sneeze. Emergency mute. I think Cutplex is engineering an actual treat for us. Oh, he's got the wheels moving. Maybe that's the trick. Go ham, Cutplex. Thank you for the blessed views in chat. Appreciate it. Your truck now moves. Yes, yes. We give it a little ride earlier. So, Curls is typing. Curls, is the music stuff ready? Let me know. Shinny says, oh, that's a really cool cape. This one? The Map Maker cape. Cool, there's so much cool stuff to see everywhere, right? Dang, views. This, I feel like every time I come over here, this train yard has gotten increasingly more complex. Chimera programmed one new song yesterday, and another one should be finished. He is debugging one thing. Alright, we'll give it some time then. Hey. Hey, that's different. That's new. Did they finish the boat? I think they did. Oh! Come on, no collision. It kind of looks like it's going to be... Oh no! It slightly collides. Oh, that's amazing though. That really is. Oh gosh, it's swinging into the wall. Why did it do that all of a sudden? That one's glitched out. That one probably needs to go now. This is so cool though, this project. Yeah, I'm not sure where to chip in here. I feel like there's probably like bits of leftover stuff that can probably go. Like this here, I think at this point we just want to like leave the ravine here, as we're trying to like wrap up this area to some extent. So we'll get rid of this. All of this looks fine, really. Then in terms of a connection there, I don't think it's really necessary. You can see someone's prepped something, but we'll leave that. We want to kind of like get things feeling finished now. Let's get in here and make this a little bit more structurally sound, let's say. Oh, that's slabs, is it? It's slabs. Of course it is. Oh, that's slabs too. God, catching me out. Yeah, then I don't know quite what happens with that space. I should probably just flip it back to being like this stuff. Hello. So all of our area is pretty well linked up at this point. All the little details and cracks feel like they're filled in. Maybe over here a little less of this grass might help. Just a little less here and there, right? Let's get slabs there. Nope, that's definitely not a slab. Yeah, that feels pretty cleaned up. God, all the details everywhere, all the little gaps that you can barely spot any stuff like this. Music is ready in the church. Awesome. Now's a good time to pause. Let's head over there. Who's ready for some music? Let's see some excitement in that chat. See some hype, come on. I know y'all been quiet, I know I waffle on. I'm nervous, says Tev Chimera. Don't be nervous, my dude. Look, if something goes wrong, you still put together something amazing, so it's you know, it's gonna be a marvel either way. Volume up, please. Let's get the volume up. Maybe actually what I need is like that stuff. See how it goes. Got a parrot. Is the parrot gonna dance? Chimera, feel free to kick it off whenever you're ready. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Look at that lack of stream delay. Uh-oh. Did it start? Oh man, don't worry about it, dude. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, look, there's something missing on this side. Hey! I feel like I recognise this immediately. Oh my god, it's like a Dungeon Sim song. Oh, it sounds like a Lord Leviticus song to my ears. I don't know what it is, but dang, it sounds like something off a trolldom. It's cool either way. Oh, that's beautiful. I love we got the little parrot squawking in too. I really want to know what the song is. I love it. get a round of applause in the chat. Great idea. Well done, Dev. Oh, lovely. It's Silent Hill, not tomorrow. Wow. Wow, there was this band that covered the Silent Hill, like a song from the soundtrack. It might have been the main theme, and they were like vicious black metal. It's called Steelhead, I believe. And then I brought it on vinyl, and I've got this like crazy black metal vinyl of this. I'm gonna listen to that after the stream. I haven't listened to that song in a long time. That's a one like a blast from the past type thing, right? A little gem. So apparently you can see all the blocks kind of in action, or the notes being displayed, is what I've been told, but I wouldn't be quite too sure where to look. Oh, that's how. I see. So, yes. It also submits signals to the keyboard that's down here. I'm not sure... Oh yeah, no, I get it, I get it. I see why there's two here. It's because you've got two white keys next to each other, yeah. Let's see it in action. Let's see something. Wow. It's got kick, it's got snare, bass. Oh my god. Are we getting another song now? But no keyboard. These are just the arrays of notes and instruments right here. Oh man, I'm bobbing. And then the songs must be these things. Oh! Give me that synth bass. Crazy Train? That doesn't sound like Crazy Train, surely not. Going off the rails on a crazy train. Yeah, it doesn't fit. I wish I knew more of the words to that song. It'd be quite funny to sing the wrong words to these songs. It's an original! I love it! Love to hear it. Brain puzzle created only for this server. That's so cool, dude. Oh man! I'm digging it! I'm totally bobbing my head right now. I'm wiggling in my chair. I absolutely 120 million% approve. We've got more info down here. Glockenspiel. Oh, the modded stuff adds... You get the cowbell! The most essential instrument of all! Hey, love it. So I can kind of explain parts of what's going on here. These are just arrays of notes, right? So like these are probably the octaves and then the notes going in that direction. So like here's all the notes. Is it 2 octaves? There appears to be 2 octaves. And multiple times. Maybe it's so you can have like multiple notes of the same type playing for volume. I'm not sure. So somewhere down here is going to be like the song sequencing. I don't know what the links are. I don't know if they're named. There's no signs, but Dev, if you want to play another song, I'm gonna try and suss where the beginning of something is. Right, can we follow it, or is it down there? I need to look for some stuff that's like lit up at the moment. Where's Dev? Where are we going? It's over here. Oh, this one does the keyboard too. Look at that. Oh, this sounds so like Lord Leviticus. Here it is. Oh, there's barrier blocks here. Right, that's smart. It's a bit awkward because I think a lot of this stuff is probably condensed, so it's not just a linear line. Like melodies are like played in sequence and turned on and off is the impression I'm getting. So you could like code the whole song linearly, or you could create like, oh, here's this repeating melody, and I'll make that one circuit, and then it will prompt when that circuit should play at that point of that melody. Which is kind of like compression. Now you can check the piano keys. He explained that this is modular, something's loop. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so... Oh. Adaptation and cover, there you go. Anyways, when you see a bunch of things firing off, they're sending little signals up to the instruments, is essentially what they're doing. And it kind of looks like stuff fires when I move around like this, which isn't particularly helpful. And then they're just probably color-coded to go to the correct instrument, right? And there's probably a whole system here of using... let's see, there'll be a key somewhere, I reckon. Of like instrument and like note. And these, are these all the different songs? Or are these... No, they're the instruments. We looked at that earlier, didn't we? Yeah, love it, dude. This is just beyond incredible. Beyond incredible. I feel like let's get together and have a thumbnail right here. Like, let's just show off this insane amount of, like, redstone. Let's get some, oops. Too used to double tapping. I give Xisuma my vision. Oops. Yeah, come stand right next to me. I've got this nice view where the whole thing is... There we go, there we go. Probably using the stream for a little bit of feedback. Got it. Got the screenshot, my dude. That was wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. And like, wow. Just wow. This is so very cool. What we got over here? More color coding stuff. Yeah, really, really impressive. I love it. This sounds like a Mario game song to me. Each row covers 2 octaves. We have 5 repeats for each instrument to be able to deal with the same note being played twice, but also because the redstone links can't transmit half-tick redstone pulses. You can't activate a note block in quick succession. Ah, okay. So it allows you to play notes much closer together. Fascinating. Yeah, that was just amazing. Let's clear those effects. The song is Mario from Undertale. Megalovania to be exact. It definitely had Mario vibes. Definitely had those vibes. Insanely cool. Just beyond cool. What are we to do next? Mods, if you want to let me know of anything that needs doing I can chip in with in the chat, that'd be cool. But I guess next steps for us as a community is to get together and discuss what we're going to do. Like this here, we're probably not going to build a path, right? It's time to start wrapping stuff up. Like maybe around here we could build a bit of a garden. But I don't want to jump ahead too much. Let's go, you know, I'm going to be able to do something on my own area, I guess. So we'll head back to the factory and just tidy that up and make that a little bit more finished. How did you butcher that message so hard, says Lucro. How did I butcher it so hard? I don't know what I butchered. You got a carpentry shop beside your factory now. Oh, apparently there's a to-do list somewhere. Okay. Carpentry shop. Let's have a look. Oh, that's to the down below area. Is this the carpentry shop? It is. Oh! Decorations, decorations. Cozy, very cozy. 70 derp coin for a seat. Oh, we even got a cashier. That's so cool. That's lovely. Derp coin is the currency on the server. This is a very cozy little interior. And up the top, face reveal table, 1 billion. How is it a face reveal table? Like, what happens? You buy the table, you put it in your house. Is face reveal just the name? Is it just a trick? This whole time. Lovely. Right, so inside the town hall is the to-do list. Lodestone. This is... Ah! That's the noise it's making right now. Ah! Better hot drinks, better sweets. I've had a hot chocolate today. Hot chocolate. Let's check it out. Ah, this looks very organized. Focus on higher tasks. Important. Name the city. Town square with fountain. Garden area between town square, station and square. I mean, name the city. Chat. Y'all can help with that. I mean, I finished that if that needs crossing off. Tidy edges of river and lake. Decorate tidy riverbed. I would like to do that. Fix path of boat. Interiors to buildings. So as for adding in all this extra stuff, I would say, like, let's focus on finishing things now. And then we'll build a connection to the new area real soon. So, like, when it comes to the edges of stuff, like, we saw some over here earlier. As for these bits, I think it might make more sense not to turn these into buildings, but... yeah, I'm really keen to just, like, start the next area. Here, what I might just do is use a little bit of weld edit. Yeah, so we'll do some tidying up, and since we'll be doing some simple stuff now, right? I'll focus on doing simple stuff. We can have a little chat if you've got any topics you want to talk about, peeps. We talked a little bit about the World Cup earlier. We could talk about some other things. Grape of Derpington, says Cuplex. I was, you know, hoping we could avoid the puns and the punnage. I hear like crunchy sounds. Let's try and find a block that sort of contrasts what we've already got for this next section. Something that can go and mix with the water relatively okay. Amsterp Dam. No dirt puns, please! Please, you can make them all day. Come on, chat, come on. I got an idea. Let's, what we got here? This stuff can be waterlogged, right? Don't know quite what I'm doing. I had a half idea. Just like the idea of them being waterlogged, I think. Let's say we just stack 4. It's like the laziest way of placing a few blocks down there, really. Then turn some of these into slabs, slabby jams. Put some of this stuff behind it. And then over here, I don't know really. Just a little something simple. Best name for the city is just city. We got Xisuma Town. Punnage is funnage. Derpington sounds fun. Industria, Forgedale, or Steamton. I like Forgedale. Like the Dale. Yeah, Forgedale. That could be something. Do you know what we never really put down in the previous area we worked on? A bunch of roughy old leaves. And we'll have some roughy overgrown leaves around here, I think. Bit of a wild overgrown kind of area or something. A few bushes of various sorts. Trying not to make it look purdy, but more like overrun kind of thing, right? Because we haven't really used bushes around the place. So you just, you know, take that space and make it look a little... like it's got a bit more of a story to it, right? Let's tidy up that little edge. Everything else here is kind of good, unless we want to do something... like, what's going on over here? This needs fixing up, for sure. Whew. We're going to let that flow in. yeah, just randomize some blocks here a little bit and throw those in. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. If you want a serious name, Dale would sound pretty good. Something Dale, yeah. Derpsdale. I'm tempted by Derpsdale, to be honest. This is cool down here. Love that. That's awesome. Look, someone's done a little bit of overgrown extra right there. This, I don't know. This feels like... Hopefully we can get together a team and just like tackle some areas, and someone just starts throwing some stuff down and it's like, oh, that makes sense, and then you roll with it, that kind of thing. Loads of over here has sort of been done. Like, this stuff can be left as is. This is really nice, this right here. This thing used to be made out of cobble. I actually thought the cobble looked pretty good, but that's pretty awesome. Then, Dark Wolf. All of this over here. Looks like we had plans for a bridge of some sort. Water pipe, actually. Then you got that over there. I don't know whose this is, but I was thinking about this. Like, for future reference, I really wouldn't recommend just digging straight into the terrain like that. Like, this could have been built somewhere else, but maybe what you want to do is, like, carve some arcs into here and add a few stone bricks and try and make it look like it's got the means to kind of hold it up or whatever. Not something I can really tackle right now. Here's another spot where we might have to trim the amount of buildings and things, but we'll wait until we're a group. Oh, Cuplex. You didn't have to, but man, that's crazy. I'll let you do your thing. Go Cuplex, go. Hey, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Here you go. Here's a spot where we should probably just patch up a little bit of the grass, right? Probably shouldn't use entirely the same block. I heard a weird sound. Oh my god, bouncy fox! Ah! Fair enough, fair enough. Next spurt has built a overly complicated lift in the bank. It knows what level it's on and cooler wall from any floor. That's awesome, that's awesome. I think we read that at one point before, didn't we? Upper storage. There's nothing in it. Mechaderp City. Craftdale. I think I really like the first Dale name we had. I forgot what it was. Derpington Police. Uh-oh, I think the place has already been named. Derpsdale is definitely better. Cecilia's Boarding Company, rooms available. That's awesome, that sign. Huh, there are definitely rooms. Very, very small rooms. Space is a luxury here. Or a premium. I forget which way around that's supposed to be said. Derpsdale is glorious. It really is, isn't it? Wow. Oh, this is a really nice interior. This all sort of fits together wonderfully well. That's really well done. And up here too. Man, that's I'm really impressed with that, actually. Sometimes, like, you can get a little lost in detail. And sometimes, like, a good combination of blocks and shape goes a long way. And then you could come in here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to add to this room. I've just decided I'm just adding to this person's build without their permission. Like, the right size one of these. Okay, how does it work in this version of the game? We might have trouble. Oh, isn't it a case of, like, there isn't a 3x3 one? So you've probably got to do something like this. Yeah, that's what this place is missing. Messing with me. That one's okay, so that one can do a 2x2. Isn't that what this building needed? Don't you know it? I'm not griefing. I'm definitely adding value. What's down there? Oh, there's. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Like a thing that pushes and pulls and it's done with rotation. Oh, I love that. I don't even know if this does anything, but dang, does it look good. That's a cool detail right there. This is why I want to learn more about the mods. And do some cool animation stuff. Hey, look, there's a pulley. So much cool stuff. We're supposed to go over to someone, right? An expert at the bank. I'm not sure which building the bank is. Also, we just had another Amazon Prime subscription. It's Invisible Rope subscribing. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think of a joke about an invisible rope, but they're all terrible. Is this the bank, good sir? Why, I can't read from here. Town name here, bank. Dubsdale Bank. Well, I must say, where's anything? Redstone is down here. Secret redstone room. How does this work then? Hold lift. Ground, basement. Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. Oh, where are we going? We're going somewhere. Oh! We are traversing vertically through the building. We have arrived at a destination that is also rather empty. I will see you, my friend, at the next floor. Quick, run! To the next floor of the Dubsdale Bank, where I wish to collect a check. Cogswort is still an option. Cogswort would be a really great one if we did a themed build like that. Like if we all got together and just like let's build a Hogswort. Hogswort? Hogsworth? What's it called? Harry Potter and the place where they learned. Hogsworts? Oh god, I feel like my brain has just been messed with. Cogswort. Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Okay. Cogwarts. Cogwarts. Hogwarts. So if we build a Hogwarts build and fill it with cogs, then it can be Cogwarts. Thank you for the tour, my friend. This door here looks very open and closable, I must say. Yeah, that's certainly cool. That's amazing. Let's go check that redstone again. Peeps are putting derp faces in the chat. Why, they must be fiends. Openly identifying as fiends, are they? Well, I never. Yeah, I just pretend I know what's going on here. Yep, that's the Wasmadoodle. Yep, the last floor visited. That's what that is. They've called latches. Yeah, the old latches. I remember actually building, like, redstone logic latches a long time ago. I don't remember things very well, you might have noticed. Sir Jemin says second. Derp dang. Oh, dang, it's a derpy day. You need to see platform 4 and 5/7. It's the main station. Let's go to the main station then. Platform 4 and 5/7. Where art thou? Is there anything more to see on the trains? Let me know in the chats mod. Is it worth another train ride? Is there some new stuff? Right, if that's platform 1 and that's platform 2, then I think platform 5 is probably somewhere outside. Maybe not. Platform 5? I don't know. Follow Cuplex. Okay, I'm following Cuplex. Oh! Oh, run into the wall! Ah! I've been pushed. Through a secret entrance. There's a secret train station! Oh my! Oh! This is a beautiful wall. That's a nice combination of blocks right there. Dang. Oh my days! Well, the creativity on this server is it's not through the roof, it's under the ground. I guess this doesn't look very operational, so I'm gonna guess it's not. What are those sticks and where can I get one? Is that the wand of symmetry? Oh my god. There is a wand for symmetry. Can I ponder this? Huh. We've got to investigate. We've got to investigate so many things. Create glow sticks. Aren't they just? I'm going to guess maybe the way out is the way you came in. No! It's like, no you don't. Oh god, someone came through. The way out is over here. God, it's so dark down here. We need some lighting, right? Oh, I'm out. I'm somewhere. Oh, God. Oh! I'm out. Oh, my days. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Should we go on a train ride? Is there a train track that's worth me having a ride on? Like, go see some stuff we haven't seen before, right? Cave crawler. Cave crawler. Platform 4, 1 minute. Where's platform 4? I'm an ignoramus. Platform 1, there's a sign. 2, 3, 4. I understand. I can do numbers. I am brain smart. There is a train. It's not arriving. It's off in the distance. The Potterheads are taking over, says Astro. Those Potterheads. Oh, with their Potter-related thing. You and your pottery. Harry Potter is a potter. He moulds the clay. These are quotables right here. Change schedule, wow. Derp Central, Grand Boulevard, Hammer Springs, Undercity Bypass. This is so cool. Ah! Why, what a glorious thing. Let's get on board. This is where I need my detachable cam big time. Because all I've got access to is this. Oh, that's actually pretty good. All aboard the Derp Express. Destination Derpsville. We're now departing Derpsdale. Oh, you love these derp puns, don't you? You love them. Oh, it's like having a Lego set, really. I think it'd be really cool to take something like this to a world that's like really well developed. Like, imagine a previous Hermitcraft world and then connecting all the bases with like train tracks. It'd be a really fun project. Wow, this place is definitely more evolved than I remember. Way more evolved. Any fellow Ravensclaws in the chat, says Astro thinks. Do you know what? I don't even know what one I am, because I'm not any of them. I'm just the movie watcher, me. I really want to rewatch the Harry Potter ones. I think when I'm done with Indiana Jones, that'll be my next, you know, chill and grind, digging a hole in Minecraft, just watching some movies. I think Harry Potter's the next one to get through. Haven't seen. I've definitely seen all of them at least like two times, and maybe the early ones like 3 or 4. Maybe even 5, I don't know. Seen them a bunch of times, but it'd be nice to just enjoy them again. Enjoy the things you enjoy. And we've arrived at another destination. X, do the Pottermore quiz to know your house. Did you ever go to the Harry Potter studio things? I'm going next year. I've got tickets for next year. It's more about going with like family than anything, but it's definitely you know, keen on checking it out and just learning about what it's about. These caves look amazing, even with that crazy calcite. Oh, look at all those steel beams as well. God, this place is so cool. I've just finished the second Potter and I didn't watch the third, so I could come here and join you, says Jay. Ah, and then you get bombarded with more Potter talk. Well, let me spoil the third movie for you. Alright, Frodo dies at the end. Oh, God. Spoiled the third Harry Potter movie. Oh, jeez. What am I going to do now? Spoil the fourth? Guess what? The Death Star gets blown up. Oh, X. Stop spoiling Harry Potter movies. Jeez, I'm such a meanie. Well, I'm having fun. We got the perfect music for this as well. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What was that? That looked cool. That looked cool. There was a thing. It was awesome. Right, I reckon actually a project for me, absolutely definitely a project for me. I need to build my own train at some point, right? I haven't done that yet. Oh, look at that train over there. That's cute. I'm definitely going to build a slim train, like something that lets you just look around a little easier. It'll be like my touring train, right? Reverse the train X or a cool thing. Oh, no need, no need. We're just going to enjoy the rest of the ride. God, there's so many tracks everywhere. I don't know how all this stuff works. You know, here's an idea. I keep thinking about, like, how fun it is to do stuff like the trains, but then what really makes it fun is all the places that you visit. So if there's like a mod pack or a resource, not a resource pack, a data pack that generates the world with lots of structures already built in it, that could be a really fun project to create a train network that can go and explore the terrain and see all the different places. Because then you can sort of focus on one aspect of the create mod, which is learning how the trains work, putting together the systems, building the trains, and then everywhere that they go, it isn't just like a plain boring Minecraft world. Oh no. Like, there'll be loads of structures and things to visit and whatnot, right? Like Terralift, says Lucro. Well, Terralift adds in a lot of terrain, but it doesn't add a lot of structures, right? I know it improves villages and does a few things here and there, but does it, you know... Ooh, what's happening here? Here we go. Yeah, does it add a lot of structures? Like, I'm thinking like something that really adds loads of things. And in the fifth one, the Borg die, says Blue Raven. In the fifth one, the Borg always die. Every fifth movie, the Borg die. Wow, that was so much fun. Thank you, everyone. And as I've said, the plan is to like meet up soon. I love this suit. Is this a create suit? Probably is. And discuss what... Oh, look at that. There it is. Discuss what we're going to do in the next area. Some things like that. Can I like poke the brass hand? Oh, wow. Hey. Kind of fancy looking, right? I like it. I like it. Alright, I got to stop waffling because it's time for me to wrap it up, right? Got to chill out for the rest of the day. Turn off the brain. Anyway, that was absolutely immense, and we got some interesting ideas for, like, I definitely got to do my own train, and some more ideas on how we can do stuff with Create in the future, but we're going to be focusing on the next place that we're going to build together real soon. Just got to take it a day at a time at the moment. I will probably go do a raid, right? So let me say thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. Thanks to the mods, the patrons, the people gifting subs. Y'all are appreciated. And we'll go raid Iskal since he raided us the other day. And yeah, I think I said thanks to everyone, right? Any gifted subs, mods, patrons, all yeah. If I forgot anyone, I apologise. But thank you so much, peeps. Take care. And I'll see you again real soon. And I think they're building something around me. Nope. What are they doing? They're fighting with potato cannons. I must join in. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.